So Croatia faced Morocco in the little final of FIFA World Cup 2022. What a brilliant match it was. We are going to analyze formation, possessions and attacking situations. Welcome to Football Scout. So, let's go into the game. Croatia played with a very attacking 4-4-2 formation. Meanwhile, Morocco responded with a clear 4-3-3 formation. We had in the midfield Modric and Kovacic creating the play and spreading the passes for Croatia, and in the other hand we had Sofyan Amrabat organizing everything for Morocco. But how two teams started the game? We're gonna see that Croatia started in attack with two attackers, Livaja and Kramaric, going up front and attacking in the left side with two players, Orsic and Perisic, and creating play with Modric and Kovacic in the right side. What happened in this 3-5-2? We're gonna see that as soon as Croatia has the ball with Modric and Kovacic, we see pressing high from Morocco, their attacking side, and their defense was high. But that cost them the first goal. Why? Because we're gonna see that two sides of Croatia, Orsic and Perisic, are very dangerous while getting the ball. They win a foul in the zone, and here comes the first goal. Joško Gvardiol combined with Perisic, and they score an amazing goal, the first goal. How was the build-up of two squads? We're gonna see that this 3-5-2 is 2-4-4 too often, and we see both sides, Perisic and Stanisic, taking the ball from the defense, and this was the shape of Croatian side. Meanwhile, Morocco is sitting deep on their midfield to defend the zones and not to lose totally the opponent. So we see Naziri pressing high with Šutalo and often Gvardiol to prevent them creating. But when Modric and Kovacic stayed in their position, we're gonna see that this is a little problem because they are often pressed by El Kanusi and Sabiri, and we see that Croatia has difficulties on creating and spreading the game. So what do? They came close here to the central defenders and take the ball. If they take the ball in the left side of the pitch, we're gonna see Stanisic and Meyer advancing higher up to take the ball. If they take the ball at the right side of their own half, we're gonna see Perisic and Orsic advancing. So this was a well-prepared structure by Zlatko Dalic to attack Morocco and not to leave them defensive options. Morocco responded in a brilliant way to Croatia's intense start. So they press high with midfielders, but also we see Ziyech inside and Hakimi coming to attack. In this situation they get passes right here, they get free space and pass, but also they get a free kick advancing with Ziyech and Hakimi. This was the goal of 1-1. So we have a cross inside the zone and Morocco scores with a bit of luck. But lucky it wasn't totally. Why? Because we're gonna see that they start to create. Morocco build up is Amrabat sitting in the middle of two central defenders, and with wings high, we're gonna see that they are very good organized, but they can't avoid Croatian pressure. So if Amrabat is in the middle of two defenders, we're gonna see that he is pressed by Kramaric or Livaja, and this puts him in difficulty. So Regragui solved this with Ziyech coming inside and acting as a midfielder. We're gonna see an attacking situation where Boufal is inside with Atiat Allah and Hakimi advancing, and we're gonna see Ziyech that is playing side to side with Boufal, and we're gonna see that Morocco is very successful going into the opponent's zone and creating dangerous attacks. So this wasn't the only way Morocco is going to build up. So they base their game with throw-ins, and we're gonna see that these throw-ins give them the space and the freedom to reorganize the attack and be dangerous in the target of Livakovic. I must confess that substitutions were managed better by Regragui. He substituted Sabiri and El Kanous for Ilyas Chair and Unai. That brought freedom and physicality in Moroccan side, in Moroccan midfield, but we're gonna see that Ziyech was coming inside also, and that gives unpredictability to Moroccan movement to attack Croatia's zone. So these substitutions were managed better by Regragui, but we're gonna see that he brings also Zauri in place of Bufal. So Croatia interfered in the game also with 3 substitutions, replacing Kramaric for Vlasic, Meyer for Pasalic, and Vlasic playing on the side and Pasalic in the center, Petkovic for Livaja, and they replaced Orsic at the very end with Jakic. But Orsic was in the game since he scored, and it was a very important player for Croatia. Morocco continued to attack, but they are unsuccessful to bring the equalizer into the game. So I see this game as a tactical brilliance by 2 coaches, because we see a lot of movements, especially in the center of the midfield, with Moroccan side managing to drive forces forward and risk the Livakovic target. So Modric and Kovacic managed to defend their midfield, and Croatia acted as a team at the end of the game to not risk. Meanwhile, El Neziri had a brilliant chance to equalize the game, but the game was closed and Croatia won deservedly the 3rd place. So this was the video, my friends. Subscribe for more and stay tuned for the final.